Been a lot of talk about Fedor Emelianenko. He turns 39 this month. Do you think he should come back, and if so, should he fight the UFC?
I'm gonna, if they know right, please, if you did sign him with UFC, I wanna be first in line to fight Emelianenko.
Do you think he's still got what it takes to compete?
I don't know, but definitely, if I'm gonna fight him second time, I'm not gonna give him that present that I gave him first time.
I mean, people want to see him fight. He's hungry, he wants to see him fight. I mean, he's made his legacy already. He's a legend. Whatever happens from here on out, he's already done that. It depends on how much he really wants to do it, you know. And do I think he'll run to be the world champion? Probably not, you know. He's close to 40 now. Do I think he can win fights in the USA? 100%. He's still a legend. So there's room and space for him to do things here for sure. It's all about question of how much he really wants to do it.
I would love to see Fedor come back into the UFC. He's one of the living legends that everyone aspired to be at one point in time. But he was our version of Muhammad Ali that was just destroying all the other heavyweights and everybody feared so rightfully, man. He was the king. And then he ended up losing once Strikeforce, and he's coming back. Hopefully he does make a good run. But I don't think Fedor's going to have that same type of power and drive that Randy Couture did at this older age.
You know, I feel like he deserves a shot at the UFC. It's something people have wanted to see since, you know, he was over in Pride and dominating over there, and it never worked out with contracts and stuff like that. So a guy like him, when he comes back out of retirement, I think the MMA community, you know, he deserves a shot to go to the UFC. How well he's going to do, I really don't think, you know, we'll see. At that age, coming back off of a layoff, you know, and he wasn't doing so great on his way out anyway, but I think he deserves a shot, see how he does.
Why not? I would like to see him again in the fight, so why not, yeah.
Do you know what? I think he should. I think, especially the the heavyweight division, the whole division's open, just like the light heavyweight division a bit. And you know, you can get to the top pretty fast, and with Fedor and his name and the way he fights as well, he's a legend as well. I don't think he's past his best. I don't know. But I think he should come back, and I think he's got a great chance of getting to the top.
I mean, he was one of the best not making the UFC is what they talked about, and whether he should come back or not, that's his own decision, you know. Everybody knows their bodies, each is their own. Renzo Gracie is 40-something, 50-something, he rolls every day, and I think he could come back if he wanted to. Everybody has their own opinion, so if he feels ready to come back, power to him and get into the UFC. Yes, I feel he deserves the opportunity. He proved himself in the ranks on the way out before he retired. Give him the shot he never had. We never know what can happen.
You know, I think that if he wants to come back, you know, I think that the guy is a very dangerous competitor. The guy has some of the best ground and pound, some heavy hands, explosive. You know, I think he ran into a rough patch there, but I mean, who hasn't? You know, at times, if you fight long enough, it happens. You know, you see it in all sports. Guys have slumps, and you know, as long as you persevere and try, you can come back out of it. So I wouldn't underestimate it at all. If he came back, I think that he would be a good fit for the UFC. I think that he's a phenomenal fighter, and it'd be interesting that he could bring a lot of attention to, you know, a lot of the world and the international fan base.
Of course, I think he should come back and fight again, and what a better promotion to come back in other than the UFC, you know, with all the top fighters, and I'd love to see him come back. 39 ain't old, you know, like I'm sure he's been staying fit and training, and I'd love to see him. You know, I used to watch him in the Pride FC all the time, so that'd be awesome. I hope to hear good news about that soon.